Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Harpreet Sahota. I am the host of the Artist of Data Science podcast. I'm also head of developer relations over at Desi AI and community builder at Deep Learning Daily Community. Shout out to Misra and everybody at Assembly AI for inviting me to take part of this. I'm super pumped to take part of this. Part of what I do is interview a lot of people for my podcast, for the content that we create for our community, Deep Learning Daily, and I've had an opportunity to speak to a number of people in the field of deep learning. And my biggest takeaway is, oh my God, deep learning is such a massive field. It's so huge, it's so rich. There's so many interesting problems being solved in deep learning. I had the opportunity to go to the ECCV conference in Tel Aviv this year, and while I was there, I was on the floor recording interviews with PhD students that were presenting their work, and I was surprised at some of the themes that emerged from that. So ECCV is a computer vision heavy conference, and a lot of themes that were coming up was a lot of work in pose estimation, a lot of work for NERF, which is the neural radiance fields, and surprisingly a neural architecture search for computer vision. And I think that these things are going to be huge trends in computer vision in 2023 and beyond. And I just learned so much about the wonderful work that is happening at the cutting edge, and this might be obvious to some people, but to me it wasn't quite obvious. But a lot of the innovation for the stuff that's happening, it's coming from like just the loss functions, coming up with like interesting novel loss functions, and I just found that to be really interesting and unique. That it wasn't really obvious to me. But yeah, those are some of the big takeaways that I've had from interviewing a number of people this past year. I was also asked to talk about some book recommendations. So I've got two books that are near and dear to my heart that I'd like to talk to you about. Both of these books I had read in June of 2021. And when I read these books, it lit a fire inside of me and really changed the direction of my career forever. And I'd like to share these books with you. One book made a complex subject, one that I was actually afraid of, come alive in a way that was accessible and understandable. It taught me the history of ideas in deep learning and introduced me to the names of the people behind them. That book is The Deep Learning Revolution by Terence Sejnowski. Definitely a book that I 100% recommend you guys check out. The other book inspired me by showcasing deep learning's ability to augment human creativity, and it offered a positive and unexpected vision for how humans and machines will collaborate in the future. It also helped illuminate the math behind the algorithms in an intuitive and understandable way, and inspired me to pursue a career in deep learning. And this book was written, I think it might have been in 2019, and with a lot of the breakthroughs we've had in deep learning this year, especially with the stuff that we're seeing with Stable Diffusion and with GPT, Chat GPT, this book is more important to read now than ever, and it's The Creativity Code by Marcus du Sautoy. This is really, really an amazing book, and I think it'll help you understand and appreciate the ways that deep learning can actually help augment human creativity. So that's it from me. Hope you guys have a great 2023, and I will see you around. Peace.